Because I have a feeling they're going to
Actually,
keep coming.
that's supposed to be this guy, not that guy. So this guy goes here. TT will do the same thing and try to stab you with his piercer. Sword sting. 1 second.
And Noodles.
16 hits, so you take another 5 damage to your chest area as it stabs into you.
Ouch. Yeah, we'll have to deal with
Vampyro, your turn.
Let's see. There's 2 little minions right in this room.
Oh, that's a really terrifying looking creature.
Yeah, if you guys look to the right or left here, you can see the actual picture
Jesus,
of the wasp.
That's awful. Cool, that's just violence. I'm going to take that away so that nobody has to see that again. Damn it, Dane. Nice man.
I'm debating what I want to do here. Okay. Theoretically, my weapon can, with Pact of the Blade, it can turn to anything, right?
Yep.
If I look
According to my
outside,
rules.
if I look outside, can I see? Like, I see that there's Rotians on the street there. Are they reacting at all to this, based on what I can see?
There's what on the street? Oh, civilians?
Yeah.
So HH will definitely respond. The reason why the other ones went inside was because of his yelling, Big Benny's yelling. But yes, definitely the new giant wasp that just emerged will start attacking the Roshians pretty shortly here.
So.
Okay, so we can.
Or Rotlands, sorry.
So Valor has an idea. Whilst this is happening, he. Oh God. Okay. I need to be. I guess I'm just PR now. Okay. So basically, I turn to my guest and I'm like, "Did you know, fair lady, that Pogus here has a wonderful collection of books?
Oh.
It's vast and great, and there are many magical tomes that may be of interest."
You're gonna make Pogus keep her entertained, the antisocial weirdo. This is gonna go great.
Okay, so.
But sorry, I just need to finish. Yes, that would be most wonderful. Meanwhile, I have a small event that I'm throwing upstairs, so I will be right back. Please feel free to stay for as long as you like. Our house is yours.
So Pog reaches up and like grabs her by the hand while she looks down at him like, I guess, because part of her purpose here is actually to check out like what the magical disturbance is. Since Pogus is a wild mage, that's like part of her deal. Like it makes sense that she would want to check out where where his wizard's tower is, quote unquote, and in this case a wizard's cellar. So she sort of kind of reluctantly looks at you, and Pogus sort of crawls along the floor like a orangutan and takes her toward the cellar.
I give her a winning smile as she walks away.
Indeed.
And then I also what I do really quickly is I whisper to Baggy, we need to like distribute bronze coins everywhere. And so I like to emphasize, I take a whole bunch out of my pocket and I start throwing them all over the room. I just start throwing them. Like I throw 100 in this room and I throw 100 in the adjoining room and 100 in the other one.
Why are you throwing bronze coins everywhere?
Hold on. So basically, after I do that, over the course of, we'll say 6 rooms, like all the rooms that are on the main floor, I will reduce our coins by that. I actually walk up to I actually run up. I like do this as quickly as I possibly can without making too much noise, hopefully.
Okay.
And then I run up to the front door and I yell out to all the civilians, "Hey, we're having a treasure hunt today. One day only. Gotta get in right away before it's too late."
All right.
Come on.
I'll put you in the initiative order here after Vampyro, and I want you to roll. What would I roll here? I guess oration would go under persuasion in this game, I guess. So roll persuasion for like orator, being an orator. He's like, come hither to me.
Oh, that works. I feel confident.
All right, 1 second.
21's gonna do it.
1 second. Oh, get out of here, stupid thing. You're not on the street, obviously. Ah,
Yeah.
come here.
I'm,
Token. Move you way down here. You're not actually there. That's like kind of approximately with like an arrow pointing down if this were a video game.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a little bit to get to us, but that's okay.
All right. With that persuasion roll, I'll say you'll get 2 of them to sort of pay attention and start wandering your direction. So I'll get 2 of these Rotlands to sort of walk your direction, where the other 2 are not quite going to make it yet,
All right.
or be attracted.
okay.
Shane, you're
I'm
on
gonna
crowd
try it
control.
again. I'm gonna shout louder. Hey, to all of you others there, did I mention there's a prize for the one who collects the most coins?
All right, you'll have another opportunity next turn. Vampyro, did
Don't worry about
you? I won't worry about it, because I said you'll have another opportunity next
Yeah,
turn.
perfect.
Vampyro, did you attack on this turn? I can't remember if you had
I
attacked yet.
actually haven't done anything yet.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so I got the 2 guys the 2 things are 5 feet each, right?
Yeah, they're 5 feet away each.
I'm gonna use Pact of the Blade to make the sharpest, and I mean sharpest, ninja sword ever. And try to cut through both at the same time.
All right, that's called cleave. Let me just look up cleave here. 5e cleave.
Yeah, it's a very common barbarian move, Chris.
Player wants to cleave.
I'm definitely a barbarian.
All right, so how cleave works is roll to hit the first target. If you fail, you won't be able to cleave. If you succeed, you can try again for the next target. So attack whatever wasp you want to attack first. Like, what's the highest priority wasp?
I'll take the one on the left.
Okay, for sure. So attack that wasp with your sword. I'm assuming a sword.
Yeah, is it? What am I rolling?
So in your sheet, I think you already have a sword there. You can just use the packed longsword.
Okay, I just can't. I can't read very well. So 1d8 plus 2. So
Yeah, that one there. Yeah.
Do I have any kind of idea what I have to beat?
Their AC, you don't know quite yet. It's not that high though. All right. Unfortunately, as you lash out toward the wasp, you clip its wing, but that's barely any damage at all, and you miss it essentially. So your cleave has failed.
Happens to the best of us.
Indeed.
What was the best I could possibly get there? 10?
The best attack?
Oh, he rolled a d10.
I rolled. Yeah, because it says 1d8 plus 2, and you said yes.
That's your damage, though.
That's your damage, not your attack.
Sorry, what do you want me to roll?
In your sheet, there's this thing that says packed longsword. If you click that, that's what you can use.
Oh.
If the text is too small, you can increase the size of the character sheet in the top right.
Map off. That's the issue.
There we go. So you hit him. So I'll have you roll again with the same weapon. All right. Yeah. So you hit both. The first one, roll damage. So click the damage on Pack Longsword. Just in the chat. Yeah. All right. The first gets 9 slashing damage, and the second gets what? Let's see here. 9 plus 8. All right. Then that's. Wow. You are a mighty warrior. You're the mightiest warrior.
I
Describe
didn't even
yourself
need fire
slaying.
that time.
describe yourself slaying these 2 wasps in a single blow, apparently.
I thought you said they have like 13 health.
They do.
Why
The first one that he hit on the left had 7 left,
Right.
and the one on the right he hit for 9 plus 8 damage,
Right, my bad.
which is more than 13.
Oh, I miscounted because I didn't realize that. I was like, why are there 3 dead? But that was because one of them died at the start.
So I've killed 5 of these things in 3 turns.
Yes.
Yeah, you're slicing them right in half. So anyway, yeah, you
They
take
call me the
out
roach killer. The
and
exterminator.
you just get this ridiculously firm look on your face, and your packed blade slashes through all of them in a single blow, and their Eker falls to the floor once again. However, the room is starting to burn, obviously. You made a patch of fire there.
Exterminate.
Valor, that was your turn. Said, persuasion check. So Giant Wasp HH is going to fly 50 feet, which is the equivalent of 10 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 toward the Rotlin, and then he's going to double move because he's not taking an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, the Rotlin turns toward the Giant Wasp and screams in terror. Ah! Thankfully, your visitor is safely underground in the cellar, where such a scream would not be heard. So good job.
I just had this feeling.
All right, 1 second. I think the only wasp left is the one outside, so I'm going to delete all the other ones. Brutalitops, you have cracked the arm of this man / goblin.
Yeah, well, he's probably not going anywhere now.
No,
so
he's
you
not going
mentioned
anywhere.
That I could see in a window. I'm assuming that window's like somewhere in this area?
It is, yes.
Okay, cool. And you also mentioned that I could see him working at his fryer. Is that somewhere in this area?
Yes, let's say that's where it is.
Awesome. So, as somebody who works in a kitchen, it's usually fair to assume that near a fryer you have mixing bowls.
Deep fried noodles?
Yeah, well, just like to scoop and things. You usually need to have mixing bowls. Something to grab note of that's not just the like the actual fry basket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run towards the fryer, grab a bowl, dip it in to get fryer grease, and then I'm going to attack the window with my weapon, and I'm going to attack it with fire. And as I crack the window, I'm going to throw the fire grease out the window through the fiery staff in hopes of igniting the thing on fire.
All right, it's going to be really easy to hit this, and it's still going to have your roll dexterity, however, to throw something. So it's going to be a difficulty 7 throwing roll. So just roll dexterity.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not a save, but close enough. You would have got it anyway. So
this save. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have level 1.
The ball of flaming stuff exits the window as you crash through it. Technically, you probably moved too far, but whatever.
Charge. It was a big motion.
Right, charge. Yes, you have charge. That's true.
Yeah, I can do that.
It flies toward the dumpster, and your intuition is correct. This is full of very flammable grease, and it just bursts into flame as well. 1 second. It's like, I gotta fucking turn everything on fire. Oh. And obviously, next turn it might travel a little bit.
Well,
Vampyro, you are now surrounded by wasp corpses. A couple new holes in your body.
It's true. What is the status of our friend Big Billy?
Big Benny? Well, he's got a broken arm, Chris.
Big Benny has a broken arm and he's crying on the floor.
What do you want to do with him, Brutalitops?
That's up to you. I just lit a dumpster on fire.
I'm not too fond of this man's words.
Yeah, and to be fair, we also don't know what's going on outside, so it doesn't make any sense for us to get out except for like... Oh, is this fire? I have no idea.
At this time, Valor is just looking over the developing situation, and like it just has a blank expression. It's just...
So what are you doing to?
Catch fire now?
Well,
What are you doing to Big Benny Vampyro?
I'm just debating. Do we want to kill him, Brutalitops?
No, we want his money. So
I agree with that.
He has been a scourge to the area, though. Like, he's a bad guy now. Shane doesn't have to feel bad about what we've done now.
How about we just leave him be and let him try to get out himself, but we gotta get some shit first.
Yeah, well, I've just gone and broken a window and lit a dumpster on fire.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up to Big Benny.
Yes.
What's up, bro? Give me all your shit, or I'll light the rest of this place on fire, including you. I'm obviously gonna use intimidation, so I'm gonna just roll that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Isn't he already like pooping himself?
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
He just takes whatever keys in his belt, just like tosses at you. Fuck! Ah, fire! He says the safe's in the pantry. It's which is over here.
Do you say there's a safe?
Yeah, there's a safe. Here, I'll
Can I just go there now?
It's a key safe.
Oh, it's a key safe? Okay, well then, yeah.
Better get there soon before the whole place burns down. In an unusual stroke of...
That's pretty much all your move for this round, so I'm gonna move on to another turn. Move actions. Valor! You have successfully drawn away 2 Rotlins. However, one is now under attack by a giant wasp. I don't know if you're looking out the window and seeing this occur. However, that is the case currently.
Yeah, I was standing right at the front.
Yeah.
I was standing right at the front door trying to like bring them in. So yeah, I am aware of the situation, or at least as much as I can see.
If you double moved, you'd be able to get where I placed your token there, but otherwise, yes.
Cat, get off the table.
Sorry, so like where Valor's token is right now?
Yeah, if you double move this turn, you'd be able to get where Valor's token is.
Yeah, you're further away than the map allows, I think.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay. I'm going to...
And then obviously the other Rotlins that you attracted would obviously be coming your direction too. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Hold on. I just need to see something there. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, that's not very helpful. Dang. Okay. So each of these squares is 5 feet, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to shout at the Rotlin like, take cover. The guy who,
So the Rotlins go on your turn. So of course, this guy, he's going to run screaming away from the wasp, while the other Rotlins are going to run toward you, now understanding that you are attracting them to free loot. However, there's also a big, giant, scary monster on the map. Or around them.
I suggest to the Rotlin who's nearest the wasp that he just like braces himself. He shouldn't run away because that's an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Which I can't explain, but...
For him not to run away, that will be a persuasion check of a difficulty 10.
Fuck. Wait, hold on, because this is very important to me.
Hey, a short rest isn't a big deal, man. It's only an hour.
Yeah, well, I'm using it. It's my human determination. I am like telling this guy to hunker the fuck down, not to be stupid.
Nice.
Yeah. We ain't got no time.
All right, roll. Oh, you rolled persuasion. Gotcha. All right, so the Rotlin he's a little bit confused at first, but then he sort of drops and like covers his head with his arms as the giant wasp HH looms, and of course it will now sting him. Or try to, and so he'll attack. This is a civilian, so they don't have much defenses, but he might get roll a one.
Hold on, that was my whole turn?
You had to run to get to where you are, so that was a...
So he couldn't have heard me from where I was before?
No, you can. Okay, I wasn't sure what you were doing. Did you run to that square, or did you just speak from the balcony?
Yeah, I spoke from where I was standing.
In the balcony and get manner?
On the balcony, yeah, like right at the...
Yeah. He You have a very loud voice because you are a nobleman and you can speak with power. So yes, he would have been able to hear you from there.
Okay, because that was my intention. Because basically, yeah. So my intention was to get him to do that because my next move, because I have decent range abilities, was to do this.
Aha, 100 feet. I'd say that you'd be able to shoot at your long range.
Fine.
Which would be at disadvantage, but you'd still be able to hit.
Well, you'd think that would be my disadvantage, but then you remember that I have sharpshooter.
Ah.
And sharpshooter means that where did it go? Attacking at long range does not impose disadvantage on your ranged weapon attack rolls.
You can like snipe from forever away.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't want to move.
Dude,
all right. Now, okay, roll your damage. All right. Not going to quite kill him, but it's going to do some damage. 1 second.
And I wanted to hunker down so that in the event that I got a 1, it didn't just like destroy his brain or something.
I gotcha.
Because I care about these things. Because I care about people, alright?
Yeah.
I'm like, no one, never mind. Everyone cares about people. We are the most caring group of people.
Yeah, well, people so far, we've been nothing but nice to people. Except for that one druid that you weren't here for, so don't worry about that.
All right, so obviously this Rotlin is going to be hurt very badly. Let's see here. So 7 + 5 damage is enough to kill a civilian pretty much instantly. So he's going to be injected with poison. However, this is not a bad thing for you guys because technically Big Benny might have led to the death of the civilian.
Yeah, this is Benny's fault. We're doing our best to save everybody. We've missed one person so far. And to be fair, it's not like we could have known this guy was going to come out the window. Like,
I mean, it is bad, obviously, if you want to not have people die under your care, but yeah.
I feel like more people would have died if we hadn't come over in the long term.
Indeed.
We're doing the whole long term versus the short term thing.
Okay,
I got it.
Are there other windows in this room besides this wall? Because I don't really want to jump out a window into a dumpster fire.
There is a back door to the kitchen, out the back, like off the map over here. If you wanted to go at the back door.
Yeah, no, doors. Come on, Shane, or Dane. Is there?
You want a window?
Yeah, is there a window like in the front? I'd rather get out the front.
In the front? Yeah, there's a window like here, I'd say.
Cool. I'm gonna dive out the window.
Okay.
Head first, so that my horns go through it first, obviously.
Okay, roll a dexterity check, difficulty 12, to stop yourself from getting any shards of glass in your skin. Okay, you got some shards of glass in your skin. Roll 1d6. You get 4 pieces of glass in your skin. So take 4 damage.
Okay.
4 damage. That's all right. You're bloody, but you got the outside in a dramatic fashion.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
So would I still be able to move my full distance, or does the leap count?
I'm not sure how many squares you moved.
Oh, I'm sorry. I started here.
All right, so you moved 35 feet during that roll.
Okay, but would I be able to charge and still leap out a window, or can I not charge because I left outside window?
I think as part of a dash action you can charge. Okay. So you still have 40
plus the charge, yeah. So another 40.
45 feet left,
yeah.
I believe.
All right. 1 or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Because the other civilians were running this way.
Over here.
I'm trying to put myself in harm's way to get them.
Yeah, that's all your movement this turn, so you're good.
Not to move towards the grease.
For sure.
Because nature's turn is gonna fuck this stuff up, I'm pretty sure.
You do have a key thing that does dash stuff, but I don't remember exactly what it does as far as like fast movement.
I'll read it. Patient defense, no. Flurry of blows. Step of the wind. Oh, I should have read that first. But keep one take a disengage dash action as a bonus action in turn. and your jump distance is doubled.
Yeah, so you could have done that as a bonus action if you spend a key point, and then you would still have an action left.
Oh, okay.
To like hit things or do whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I haven't really used this stuff at all yet, so I should really be doing that. I'm going to spend a key, and my action is going to be. Hang on, I need because I'm a melee-based character, but oh wait, I have darts.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna throw a dart at that thing.
That's a hit.
Cool.
All right, that almost kills it. It has a couple HP left, but it's definitely bloodied.
Nice. Such a dainty weapon, considering what I've been so far. Is just like.
Yeah, no. In the hands of a monk, a dart is a powerful weapon.
Yeah, apparently.
Oops, sorry. Vampyro.
20 to 60.
Oh yeah, right. Yep, you easily unlock the safe, and you take the loot. I'm going to figure out the loot later, but I'll just put loot.
Yeah. He didn't have a chance to look at it anyway. He's just grabbed it and fucking.
Everything in there is safe. You don't have to worry about things biting you or anything like that. So you can just jam it in your pocket.
Okay.
Not a big deal. There's probably going to be one shiny thing in there. At least one shiny thing. I'd consider looting a safe like this to be a bonus action. So if you want to move away or do something else, like take another move action or the rest of your move or a dash, whatever you want, that's cool.
There's an open window.
Well, my plan is to get over to Big Benny.
Okay. So
Am I
I'd
strong
say
enough to actually lift him up? I'm curious.
let me just figure that out here. It's part of the strength rules.
I am 7 feet tall, but.
All right. So what's your strength score?
8.
So 8 times 15 is 1 second. Unless someone can do that in their head. 1 second.
8 times 15? Yeah, it's 120.
All right. You can't lift him above your head, but you'd be able to drag him, I believe, with your strength.
That would work. Okay, so how many spaces can I move at the moment? Since I was
can move.
bonus action?
I'll just say you can move back beside him right now. I'm just gonna be loose with it. It'll be about that distance anyway.
Okay.
Valor. You're still standing on the step after you shot the wasp. You have another opportunity to strike if you wish with your super duper long range.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. But first, I'm just going to take a second and wipe my brow
Yeah.
and just sigh about this entire situation and briefly have the thought that it would be really good to know what happened here, and then perish that thought from my mind because I know that it is a pointless endeavor and that there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So rather than wasting any energy trying to figure out what's going on, I just go ahead and try for another shot. Oh, damn.
You whooshed. Unfortunately, the time you took to think about this perhaps made you a little bit shaky, and your shot goes wild.
Yeah, focus, Shane. Come on.
You know what? Yeah, I should. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
The giant wasp is going to land in the sap, taking let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20 squares of movement. It's going to eat as a bonus action some of the stuff that Big Benny put on the ground, and it's going to regain some hit points.
Oh, fuck this thing. Okay, it's dead. I need to be a little bit careful because I'm starting to run out of health, but...
It's going to use the remainder of its movement to get next to you and attack. 1 second. Because it can fly. These things are really fast flyers.
Yeah.
All right, 18 versus AC.
Let me check. My AC is 15. Unlucky.
All right, you take a stinger to the chest, which deals 5 damage. And
Constitution save?
Constitution save, please. Good job.
Not poison?
You take half of whatever I roll here.
Oh, okay.
So you take 6 extra poison damage.
Ooh, okay. I have 3 health left, so...
You better kill this guy.
Yeah, I got this, don't worry. Yeah, but
I
I'm not
believe in
poisoned,
you.
though, am I? I just took the extra damage?
No, you're only poisoned and paralyzed if you die while it poisons you.
Oh, okay, cool. Not yet.
Brutalitops.
All right.
Retaliate, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I need to look through my key abilities here to see what I got going. Because I don't have to move this time, which is actually pretty rare for me. If I use Flurry of Blows, medium after attack, I can use spending key, take 2 armor. Okay, cool. So I'm going to try to crack it with my staff.
Yep.
In fire elemental, because I figured like, these things probably don't do well against that.
Smack, do damage. Alright.
Is it still alive?
You did an extra point of damage because you used fire. However, it has 1 hit point left.
Cool. Well, I am awesome and can just try to use my horns to fuck it up. So that's Horns of the Beast, right? Not Horns of the Monk?
Well, for your follow-up attacks
Yeah, I can't remember.
that use bonus actions, they are Harms of the Monk. You can also spend a key to do Flurry of Blows, which will let you try 2 if you want.
You know, I'm going to do that just to be on the safe side, because it... yeah, just to be on the safe side. So do I just roll Horns of the Monk twice?
Yep.
Apparently that was unnecessary, but that's okay. I'm going to really fuck it up.
Yes. All right. Describe you ripping them apart with your horns while it's on fire.
I stab it like with my head, and then I whip my neck around, crash it into the ground, so it also just shatters.
Alrighty. The pieces of the corpses fly everywhere. A little bit of flaming wasp heads over here to this grease, and the other end of it starts on fire, and eventually the entire thing over here becomes a flaming fire flame. That's purple, but you get the gist.
Purple's not fire, Dane. Like, can we get a little... You're really breaking my immersion, okay?